this, Smokey.
Oh.
Members of the jury, I will now read the verdicts as they will appear in the permanent records of the 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota, County of Hennepin, District Court, 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota Plaintiff versus Derek Michael Chauvin, Defendant. Verdict, Count 1. Court file number 27, CR 20-12646. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to Count 1, unintentional second-degree
Guilty, all
murder
3
while
charges.
committing a felony, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April, 2021 at 1:44 p.m. Signed, juror 4-person, juror number 19.
How's that feel, sucker?
Two. We, the jury, in the
Verdict
above
number 2.
entitled matter as to Count 2, third-degree murder, perpetrating an eminently dangerous act, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April, 2021 at 1:45 p.m. Signed
So
by
the first
juror
one was a
4-person,
max 40
juror number
years. The
19.
second one was a max 10 years.
Same caption, verdict count 3.
Count
The
3.
jury in the above entitled matter as to Count 3, second-degree manslaughter, culpable negligence, creating an unreasonable risk, find the defendant guilty.
Guilty!
To this 20th day of April, 2021 at 1:45
25
p.m.
years was the max for that
Jury
one.
4-person, 019. Members
So,
of the jury, I'm
let's
now
see what
going
he
to
gets.
ask you individually if these are your true and correct verdicts. Please respond yes or no.
Throw them hearts up for that guilty.
True and correct verdicts.
Yes.
Juror number 9, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 19, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 27, are these your true
Guilty!
Yes.
Motherfucker.
Juror number 44, are these your true and
Thank you for throwing those hearts up.
Juror number 52, are these your true
It's just
and
the
correct
beginning.
verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number
It's
55,
far from over.
are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 79, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
And qualified immunity
Juror number
everywhere.
85, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yeah, hearts, baby. I love you guys. Thank
Are
you.
these your true and correct verdicts?
Diego, I know you're going to do some good work on that modeling thing.
Yes.
Juror number 92, are these your true and correct verdicts? Are these your verdicts, so say you one, so say you all?
Yes.
Fuck
Members
this
of the
dude.
jury, I find that the verdicts as read reflect the will of the jury and will be filed accordingly. I have to thank you on behalf of the people of the state of Minnesota for not only jury service, but heavy-duty jury service. What I'm going to ask you to do now is to follow the deputy back into your usual room, and I will join you in a few minutes to answer questions and to advise you further. So, all rise for the jury.
Yeah, sucker, put your hands behind your back and leave them there, bitch.
Oh, I didn't even notice that was his.
All right, you seated? With the guilty verdicts returned, we're going to have Blakely, you may file a written argument as to Blakely factors within 1 week. The court will issue findings on the Blakely factors, the factual findings, 1 week after that. We'll order a PSI immediately, returnable in 4 weeks.
Pre-sentence
And
investigation.
we will also have a briefing on, after you get the PSI, 6 weeks from now, and then 8 weeks from now, we will have sentencing. We'll get you the exact dates in a scheduling order. Is there a motion on behalf of the state?
Move to have the court revoke the defendant's bail and remand him into custody pending sentencing.
Bail is revoked, bond is discharged, and the defendant is remanded to the custody of the Hennepin County Sheriff.
Go directly to fucking jail. Bye, sucker. Cuff up. Throw them hearts up for the cuff up.
On 420, bitch.
That's right. You went to jail on Weed Day, motherfucker. Weed Day.
And there we see a very dramatic moment here in the courtroom. Officer Derek Chauvin being handcuffed and escorted.
Yeah, throw them hearts up for that punk ass going to jail on Weed Day.
On all 3 charges. We want to bring in now Dr. Laura McNeil as well as Rick Petrie. And this was stunning. It happened at 5:05 p.m.
Yeah, share this everywhere. Let people know they can see it for themselves. This punk ass.
2:05 Pacific Standard Time.
The jurors agreed agreed to unanimously. Count 1, second-degree murder, guilty. Count 2, third-degree murder, guilty. Count 3, second-degree manslaughter, guilty. Derek Chauvin's face, Dr. Laura, turned flush. He looked pale and ashen.
He looked helly pale, hella pale.
What does this...
Cuffing him was the best thing I've seen all day.
...of Minnesota in terms of how the state presents this case?
Bye.
This means everything to the people of Minnesota, and I'm actually fighting back tears because I'm so happy for the people of Minnesota. I'm so happy for our black community that finally we've had a police officer held accountable for killing an unarmed black man who was handcuffed, laying on his stomach. He was defenseless. And it just means the world to this community. It means the world to me because I've heard their stories. I've heard their sense of hopelessness. You might hear the horns blowing behind me. People are blowing their horns in solidarity. They are super excited.
Your emotion is well understood. And I, as a black man, I'm going through it too. So I wish you hadn't started that font of tears because there might be a lot of crying going on in black America right now. Rick, I think you can understand a grown man crying or tearing up because of the emotion.
That was me. That was my tear.
9 minutes and 29
I'm about
seconds.
5 into it myself.
And I reminded of Derek, not Derek, but reminded of George Floyd's daughter saying, "My daddy changed the world."
Yeah.
And certainly with this moment, we can see
This is a super powerful moment right here.
About your feelings as we listen to this.
I got a crazy amount of feelings running through me. And,
many people are right now in the homes of America.
Yeah, it's not to talk over them, but hits hard.
It's okay. George Floyd's life was not lived in vain.